No, won't live my life just to talk about it. Oh, you single file just to talk about it. No, don't live my life just to talk about it. Oh, I'm sick of standing. If you can't relate to these words, that don't mean that I'ma hate yours. It just means I feed my tapeworm little bit more and see what occurs. Deep sea diving east to Koh Lanta. Feast your eyes on those mantas. You'd be surprised if fast seas arise if you heat the sky with both hands up. Breathe deep, swimming in the ether, seeping in my pores, get absorbed in a feature. Heat score with the horns of a preacher. Trees up in a foot, I explore synesthesia. Green, yellow, dreaming in color. Deep rain puddles through a DNA funnel. Seed, petals, heat from the middle. Carpe diem as I'm seized in the present. I'm free as your pedal, put keys in a rental. It's easy to speed, so I need my antenna. Cook seasonal greens, put sheep with the fennel. I'ma eat what I please, secrete in a venom. Sow seeds, genes in a denim. Keys to a sweet, unleashing the devil. Evergreen to the settling, Medellin rebel. Better let it breathe for the game freeze. No, don't live my life just to talk about it. Oh, you live your life just to talk about it. No, won't live my life just to talk about it. Oh, you sick of standing. No, won't live my life just to talk about it. Oh, you single file just to talk about it. No, don't live my life just to talk about it. Oh, I'm sick of standing.
So yeah, this is a unique spot for Istanbul, huh? You say there's not really too much like this around here?
Yeah.
Beautiful view.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite spots. I don't know. It's quite a good spot. You know, there you can see so many green things. You know, all the forests. You know, the old sculptures. You can see a couple of the mosques in the Asia part. I don't know. These parts are kind of antique places.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you notice some of the buildings and architectures.
Oh, they're holding torches there, like the Olympics almost, right?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
what's going on there?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, it's an interesting spot. I was saying earlier how I thought this was a hipster spot. Like, it's, I think it's a lot of like young people with money here. Basically, is like the clientele. Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Maybe you said the hipster thing because of the bartender, because
It reminds me of like hipster spots in Canada or something like that for sure.
Yeah.
But no, even the like, I think that like a hipster scene can definitely be affluent young people as well. Like that's kind of what hipsters tend to be. So I mean, that's cool. It's a different look. Being outside of like Taksim, I do like the Taksim area. I feel. Would you say it's like? Is it a good like sample of Istanbul, or is it like you would say that it's irregular, or is it kind of a condensed version of Istanbul, like in one spot, or is that incorrect?
The Taksim is more like a touristic side of the Istanbul. Everyone knows Taksim because it is what it is. It's like an ancient street. But I cannot say that the Taksim is the how do you say it, summary of the Istanbul. I cannot say that. But
So-
I can say that the Istanbul is the summary of Turkey. Maybe I can say that.
Yeah, that's what I had heard. At least food-wise, anyways, you get a little
Yeah.
bit of everything, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but it's the same like culture-wise as well.
Yeah, I mean, you can feel many different Turkish cultures, subcultures in Turkey. Istanbul's different area.
We're surrounded by young people of Istanbul. I'm curious, like, what role religion plays in like the younger culture of Turkey in general. Like, is it? I'm guessing it's not as strong as with the older generation, but fill me in.
I believe that we are separated. I mean, for example, I cannot encounter with religious younger generation that much. I'm not seeing them that much because, for example, our university is mostly secular people, and even though they have non-secular religious parents, they're becoming more Western and secular people during that time. But the religious younger generation is, we cannot say that they don't exist. There are many of them too. But as I said, we are here, they are there, they are there. We are just like a different spots we are hanging around.
Do you think Turkey is a very nationalistic country?
I don't think so. Yeah, actually, maybe there is some people, but yeah, they just feel excited to feel Turkey is an international country.
Well, every country does to a certain degree, for sure.
Yeah. But we get too excited, yeah. Oh, Turkey mentioned, blah blah.
Well, it's a great country, reason to be proud, I would say.
Yeah.
I like it here. So.
Taksim, the jump-off point for many an Istanbul first-timer, and with the exception of Taksim Street itself, a garish commercial monstrosity and home to many of your favorite parasitic lifestyle conglomerates, it's actually filled with a lot of funky little bars and restaurants, perfect for a day out.
Okay, I'm currently in the Taksim district of Istanbul, and I want to try to find some lunch. So, they have these great, what I would consider to be like the Turkish version of a cantina here, where you get a whole bunch of different options of different stuff. You throw it on the tray and go sit down and eat it. And I'm gonna go look for one of those because they always seem to be a satisfying lunch for a good price. Okay. So, when having lunch in Turkey, I like to come to these little cantinas. You get a choice of all these different delicious foods. And I've got a chickpea soup and some type of a sausage thing here. We'll sit down and eat. Do you have yogurt? Yogurt? Ah! Maybe this one? Yeah. Thank you. So we have a chickpea soup, some type of a sausage dish and some type of a yogurt dish. So we'll just try all these things real quick here and see how they are. So first I tried the chickpea soup. That's delicious. The flavor of the chickpeas really comes through in a great way. I think it's mixed with some kind of a tomato base. Delicious, simple, homey soup. We've got here sausage. It's got some really nice herbs and spices in there. And then I'm not sure what this is. It's either potato or noodles or something. I'm not sure. They're like French fries, like soggy French fries. That's interesting. It's good. Then the best yogurt in the world is Turkish, despite what the Greeks tell you. Sorry, Greeks. This one's with mint. Mint and something going on, really good. We've got some beautiful bread that you get at all these type of cantinas. Good for dipping in the different foods. Class. So I got all this and a can of Coke for under $6 Canadian. So for any Americans watching, that's like less than $5. This is just a great option for lunch. I think this is kind of like it's a cheaper option. It's your everyday option. Yeah, you get a great selection of different options here. They're all really homey tasting, like home cooked food. It's really nice, cheap, delicious, fills you up, and the bread is great. So yeah, if you come to Turkey, definitely give these little cantinas a shot for your lunch. Don't need to go to fancy restaurants all the time.